What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
I'm Josh, and I'm over here.
And now I will mute my phone.
All right. We are
and
watching...
throw it behind me.
We are...
It actually stayed on the bed that time, finally.
We are watching Nostalgia Critic for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that came out in 2014. We actually went and saw this together.
We did.
Did you like it?
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't amazing, though.
Go
ahead, tear him a new one.
I think it's... So you know how people really fucking hate the Transformers movies? This is directed by Michael Bay, and it just reeks of his involvement. Because it's just... it's got Megan Fox in it.
What's wrong with Megan Fox?
No, I'm just saying that she's also in... Like, she's in this movie, she was in the Transformers movies. What year did Dark Side of the Moon come out? The third Transformers movie where they fired her?
Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, what year did that come out? I just think it's weird that they would fire her for Transformers 3, and then he would be in this movie.
I'm pretty sure it came out in the same year, because...
Maybe, I don't know, maybe...
Oh, wait, no. Came out 2011, because I remember you and I went and saw that one as well. Okay, we saw Dark of the Moon in theaters, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I think it's very strange that, like, it was... I don't think it was Michael Bay. I think it was Spielberg who he told Michael Bay to fire Megan Fox because of some comments she said, and that's why they fired her. So she's in this movie. A big problem I have is I think that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are too big. Like, why do you even need to be a ninja if you're like a 7-foot-tall reptilian monster? What do you think?
I don't know how to argue that.
All right. Well, also, do you remember who?
You're asking about You're literally asking about the hypothetical physics of literally a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
They're too big. They're too big. And do you remember that Johnny Knoxville voiced Leonardo in this movie?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can believe you on that.
I guarantee it. I will cut my dick off.
I mean, Michelangelo, sure, but Leonardo?
I know. I think I will say this. I do enjoy the scene where they're going down the mountain. I think that's a great scene. I love the part. I don't remember if it was in the movie. I remember it being in the trailer. I think it was in the movie where it's like Michelangelo bumps into Megan Fox and she's like, ah! And he's like, oh, no, don't worry. See? This is a mask. See? And he's clearly just a giant turtle. I'm like, that's very Michelangelo. Okay, that works. There is this one shot in the movie where it's Splinter and Megan Fox, and she's like, I mean, he's obviously CGI, and I'm looking at Megan Fox, I'm like, she's looking at nothing. She's so clearly not looking at Splinter.
Hopefully they point that out.
Yeah. Another thing was, it's just very strange to me. Like when the Shredder shows up, it feels like he knows the Turtles already, and Splinter, and I'm like, isn't this the first time they're meeting? This is like the origins of the Teenage Mutant. It just feels like, I think because the franchise is so old, there's like this implied history, even though it's not. You know what I mean? Also, did you hear about the backlash that this movie got? So it was gonna have, there's that one, the white guy who's like the businessman kind of guy. He was supposed to be the Shredder, and in the poster it showed him like looking at the Shredder mask. He was gonna be the Shredder, but then people were like, "Oh no, it's whitewashing. You can't have him be the Shredder." So then they swapped him out for some other guy. I don't even remember if we saw his face.
No, we did not see it. Not in this movie. We saw his face in the second movie.
And then in the second one, they just show his face. Like, who the fuck cares? It's like hiding the Fire Lord, and then just in the middle of book 2, you're just like, here's a photo of him. Here you go.
All right, let's do this.
Jace, if I have a recommendation for you, there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series on Nickelodeon that came out about 8 years ago. It's really fucking good. The animation is good, and it's got a lot of fan service for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're really white.
This is absurd opening.
Hey, go fuck your mother.
What are you doing?
You want the subtitles on?
Dude, stop! What are you doing?
You had like Spanish subtitles on.
We wasted our lives to this thing.
So he has angry video game nerd. So that's the enemy. Ah! Oh. 30-something nerdy critics. Okay, very funny.
Master, we got your message about the impending danger.
Yeah, something about a great evil coming?
I sense a terrible force that is
What is
consuming
happening?
our youth and threatening to destroy the Ninja Turtles franchise.
That is not radical.
I sense Megan Fox as April, Dick Ugly CGI roadkill, and all of it being produced by Michael Bay.
Isn't that the man so insecure about his masculinity he gave Transformers testicles?
The same.
Master, what can we do to stop this bullshit?
First, you must review the movie.
Well, duh.
That's kind of a given.
Second, you must find the heart of the Ninja Turtles and remind the world of it.
The heart of the Ninja Turtles?
Where do we begin?
Start with the basics. Try rescuing April O'Neil.
What?
Okay.
Kidnapped?
Do you see her right in front of you?
No.
Then she's been kidnapped. Go, my sons!
very
Find the
funny.
heart of the franchise and rip this turtle turd a new one!
Alright, we're going.
Is it just me, or does the city seem a little more, animated?
I just assume you see everything as a cartoon. Now come on, start the review while we save April.
The film starts with their origin story, which I think is paying homage to the graphic novel, but it's kind of pointless seeing
Pretty
how
cool.
they're just going to explain it again a few scenes later.
You are extraordinary, my son. But your training
Fruit Ninja?
is not yet complete.
Huh, I hope that VHS tape was Ninja Turtles 3.
You are going
Oof.
to be responsible for amazing things.
But they abandon the world inspired by an overly violent perv like Frank Miller to a different world inspired by an overly violent perv like Michael Bay. And at the center is Megan Fox.
Wait, you said deaminating agents. Those are used in genetic research.
Look, I'm wearing yellow, so I'm April now. Now, to Fox's credit, she's really not that bad.
Yeah, April's known for always being saved, but in this film, it really only happens once at the end.
There you go.
Even then, she still manages to give the finishing blow. That pretty much never happens.
Still, it doesn't help that the character's likable energy and perkiness takes a backseat to being dull as a pet rock.
Hi guys, this is April O'Neil from Channel 6 News, and I am here in beautiful New York City on the first day of spring, and you know what that means.
Yeah, even as the light news stories go, would you really watch her? She looks as disinterested as kids doing a homework assignment.
Maybe she just needs a different outfit, like the giant cleavage wrapped in banana peel.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you saw Michael Bay's notes.
Why do you have this?
No reason.
This is
Though
weird
give Michael
sketch.
Bay's 13-year-old brain credit, he did find a way to actually somehow get her on a trampoline.
I want you to visualize a sexy seagull. Picture you're leaving the cold north and you're flying.
I can just see
God,
him
this
now
is
saying,
very
no,
strange.
no, it's supposed to be shot in slow-mo and in extreme close-ups. God, it's like this director sees women as people or something.
My guy Stan. He'll tell you anything else you need to know, okay?
She gets a tip from Chef Ramsay that something shady is going down that night at the docks, and she snoops in to see what it is.
Yeah, wave those guns with lights around. Nobody will ever notice the secretive Foot Clan.
Of course, they're
Oh, yeah, they strong enough to, like, throw those things around?
That they left a calling card.
Because ninja leave no trace.
That's so stupid.
I saw a Foot Clan attack.
Oh, hi, roommate who literally has no purpose in this movie at all.
God, I forgot
You
there was a
forgot she
roommate.
was even in this film, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was riding my bike.
By the way, is
on
that
docks,
Beth from
and
Walking
it was
Dead?
night. It's dark already, and there are Foot Clan soldiers everywhere. And then out of nowhere, there was this guy fighting back.
Then from out of the dark came an awesome sound. Shouted cowabunga as they hit the ground. From the field of wheats, the heroes rescued the flower, because they possess turtle power!
Nerd. It's in the past. Let it go.
T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T-L-E power.
We need a lead for tonight. Who's got it?
Major redevelopment.
Whoopi Goldberg was in this movie.
Hey, I got one. Why the fuck is Whoopi Goldberg in this movie?
I witnessed an attempted Foot Clan robbery at the docks in Brooklyn last night.
Ah, Christ. What's today bring your daughter to work day?
I'm gonna assume that you would not come up here and tell us this fantastic story without some tangible proof.
I took this photo.
Why is she rolling her eyes like that? Does she not want proof of her story?
Maybe she just doesn't like the folder she's keeping it in. Brown. That's so like her. It makes no sense.
Hey, wait. Did my voice just come out of your mouth? Yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
The proof
I
isn't
think I
enough,
get the
but
joke.
It doesn't stop the Shredder from warming up by breaking the hands of the Foot Clan with his chin. I guess people can do that now.
We couldn't have anticipated.
There's so much I don't remember.
Showing up at the docks. We've never seen an enemy like this.
Wait, are we speaking Japanese or English?
I hate that
Keep going
trope.
back and forth.
I don't believe in fairy tales.
Oh, damn it, now you got me doing it. It's like Vine. Once you see someone do it, you want to start doing it yourself.
The Foot Clan lures the turtles out by holding people
I'm just
hostage
fine.
in a green subway. Because for some reason, subways in movies always have to be green.
We know you're out there. If you don't surrender, we start executing hostages.
Don't make me explain why everyone is hiding their identity behind a mask except me. Oh, I'm hoping they put my face on Assassin's Weekly. The Turtles, of course, save the day, and April is the only one who somehow notices them and follows. Good.
Okay.
Good.
God damn it.
So close.
The design of the Turtles aren't that bad. They have different articles of clothing that not only match their character, but also help us to tell them apart easier. But Jesus
that's
Christ,
true.
what did they do to their faces? They just look ugly. It's like if the annoying orange was an annoying avocado.
Oh my god, I cannot unsee that now.
Ditto.
Then got herpes.
Ugh.
Or if the Finding Nemo turtle got jaundice.
Or if that troll from Lord of the Rings joined a street gang.
Bottom line, they don't look very good. Oh, like a radioactive Smurf that got caught in an oyster.
You got too greedy.
I know.
Do not say a word about this to anyone. If you do, we will find you. April O'Neil.
Oh, they know her name. She's on the news.
That's so good.
And speaking of April, it looks like we found her.
Krang.
Unless your friends arrive, your final newscast will be blown out of proportion, Miss O'Neil.
Right. If we save her, we're sure to get to the heart of the Ninja Turtles. We just need a plan.
Wait a minute, are our glasses switched?
Man, a lot of mistakes have been going on around here. So what are we gonna do?
That's pretty funny.
I wired one of my calculators into this supermolecular discombobulator.
Oh, come on.
That seems amazingly implausible, but let's use it.
I smell walking, talking geeks.
Oh, come on. His lips didn't even move.
Hi, I'm West Wing and Psych Star Dule Hill. Bye.
Holy smokes. How did you do that?
I just rearranged his molecules using the bioenergy emanating from this retro animator integrator. Science babble, science babble, science babble.
My God, this is amazing. We can change the world with this.
Actually, let's never use it, comment on it, or ever reference it again.
That works too. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
They are just making fun of the 60s cartoon or the 80s cartoon, whatever decade it was.
Wait a minute. You can get out of there the whole time?
Of course. These guys know as much about tying knots as E.L. James.
Then why the hell did you do anything?
Because it's a great story. Brain behind operation is literally brain behind operation. Villains try to take over the world with alien technology when they could just make a fortune selling it. Mutants roam the city during the day, yet nobody seems to care. Turtles try to stay secret even though they are constantly on TV and newspapers. News reporter wears a yellow jumpsuit during every report and yet somehow never gets fired.
Hey, Master.
She blew up.
I don't think we're looking in the right place.
Yeah, there's something very silly about this.
Very well then, try defeating the Foot Clan. I hear they're trying to blow up the city dam.
And that's not bad. The foot's a big part of the Turtles' identity.
Then onwards, my sons. You can do it.
You can do it.
All right, let's go kick some foot. That's surprisingly not redundant.
There's something very familiar about this.
Will you knock it off? We're losing pixelated sunlight. Now come on, we have a job to do.
Pixelated sunlight.
My God, what is this shit?
I think it's the video game.
Strangely enough, April and the Turtles had a connection before. As her home movies reveal, not only did she used to be Mara Wilson, but she also saw the Turtles grow up in her father's
Not
lab.
necessary.
She even gave them their love of pizza.
So this part is gonna piss off the purest of Turtle fans.
So, while we talk about, I'm gonna put something up to distract you so that you can get more angry about that rather than what we're saying.
Okay. Ooh.
I kind of like that change.
Yeah, me too.
Don't get me wrong, the stars must have all had to have been aligned for them to meet up like that again, but it is kind of clever giving them a connection early on.
It almost makes up for the fact that they have so little connection beyond that. Personally, I don't think it was that bad an addition.
But that doesn't help prove her case when, like a fucking dumbass, she tries to tell her boss the truth.
The turtles are the vigilantes.
There are 4 6-foot talking turtles walking around New York City and no one has seen them but you?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, get out.
Well, what the hell do you think would happen? They'd give you the Pulitzer for being a fucking psychopath?
Well, if they did, they'd also give it to Will Arnett as Vernon, as he agrees to help
Who
her
is
after
this
being
guy?
told the whole story.
There's no Ninja
But
Turtle
that
character.
could be because she's the only one who will listen to his failed stand-up.
You know how when you get a coffee, it's just like coffee, and then they put a little froth on it. It's kind of nice. Foam, froth, you get the point. It's nice. It tastes good. It's candy. They look at you and they see, wow, there's a nice,
What the hell is he talking about?
candy. The point is, I think that...
Come on, it's a Nickelodeon movie. You think I'm gonna use my A material?
So they're aliens?
No, that's stupid. They're reptiles.
A momentary pause for people groaning at that piece of shit joke. Okay, that'll do.
Yours in the half shell.
Okay, get out.
April goes to see Eric
God,
Sachs.
Eric
this
Ball
movie's
Sachs.
really bad.
Played by William Fichtner, who helped her father with his experiments.
He
when
was supposed to be
still
Shredder.
alive.
April's arrived early this year.
I was gonna say April came early this year, but Bay has a bit of a pervy audience.
I have other jokes, though. I used to live on 5th Avenue. Get it? Sachs and 5th? I kill me. And I might kill you. We'll just have to wait and see.
But the funny thing about that... Hold on 1 second. Jump already!
It can't! There's too many people on the screen. It's slowing everything down.
Who designed these sewers anyway?
That's your biggest question? There's a guy on fucking fire over there. Why are they hiring these people?
Just fucking jump!
Ah! I'm in the water.
Well, swim out!
I can't. It's dragging me away.
Well, what do you mean you can't? We gotta swim through a shitload of this stuff in order to defuse the bombs!
I'm swimming through shit right now!
Something you'll notice is that there's
You're a
more
turtle.
attention given to Sax in this movie than there is the Shredder, and that's because Sax was originally supposed to be the Shredder. It was changed because so many people gave him shit.
April, the mutagen possesses powers beyond our wildest hopes.
Fichtner would have been so much better!
Yeah! It's totally different, but he would have been great for the part. He's weird, he's creepy, he's got a strange, sick charm to him. Yeah, he's not Japanese, but neither was Uncle Phil. If we can have a cartoon where April's a teenager with no one going fucking nuts, why can't we have a movie where this guy is the Shredder? Instead, we get this dull hunk of wood who could just as easily been replaced with a scarecrow who speaks Japanese sometimes.
Scarecrow.
フットデンのパワーは無限大になり、お前は大金を手にする。
The city will be ours.
探せ。
So the turtles abduct April, which is really backwards
That's
when
really
you think
funny.
about it. I mean, come on, this doesn't help Mikey's creeper talk at all.
But we can still have adult conversation. My girlfriend's totally the
It's so
To be
weird.
fair, he was still pretty creepy in the original.
Where she meets Splinter and we learn more about their backstory.
Your father had discovered the truth behind the man he was working for. He set fire to the lab. His last breath was taken trying to destroy Shredder's plan.
So he accidentally set himself on fire? What kind of scientist
Bad
is
scientist.
this? He creates mutant turtles but can't light a match without burning alive? Maybe he's the guy in Ninja Turtles, the NES game.
Even his mom got out of there fine, and she's obviously like half his age. Look, she even managed to save the turtles. Sort of. She lays them in the street. I'm sure the cars will take good care of them.
We wandered the sewers until I found this place.
They start to mutate over the years and learn about humanity by peeking out at Times Square. Not a bad idea, but then we get the dumbest addition of all.
Got it from a book. Here's some random book.
And then I found a way.
Who the dick sausage masters ninjutsu from a fucking book? It's not even a good book. Look at it. They're like drawings from Game & Watch. They're not supposed to just be good. They're supposed to be amazing. And then they got that from this. Where's the chapter saying how to dodge bullets? Where's the chapter saying how to jump off cliffs? Where's the chapter that teaches you how to read Japanese? Yeah, the book is in Japanese. How did they even read this if they're English-speaking turtles?
Did Times Square just have Japanese lessons on the hour every hour?
Hey, the Japanese word for good afternoon is konnichiwa. If you're a turtle out there, I hope you got that. Nobody questions. On attack! No,
Your Japanese word of the day.
Them and blows up their hideout, injuring most of them. Wouldn't it have made sense to hide in their shells for that?
Nah, they're just there to put advertisements on.
Ugh.
Wait, we don't need that. They just say it naturally on their own.
Got a safe place for you to hide, and if you get thirsty, I got a secret stash of Orange Crush behind the fridge. Don't tell Raph.
Why would that need to be secret?
Maybe the taste is so good that it has to be kept a secret. Go buy Crush now!
Oh look, a shred former. He's mixing the ancient art of ninjutsu.
I
with
hated
high-tech
Shredder
robotic
Tron.
bullshit.
Very Japanese the more I think about it.
Shredder. All these years, I've been trying to recreate the mutagen. And you just handed it to me.
You will not lay a hand on my sons.
Have we met? We're talking like we have this long history,
See?
but I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever seen each other. Oh, come on, you're not even looking at me while I fight you. That's just rude.
Shredder beats up Splinter and captures 3 of the turtles, leaving an unconscious Raphael behind.
Where's the 4th?
He's dead.
Destroy this place.
You know, that's not really as much destroy this place as much as create a bit of a fixer-upper. I mean, come on. 3 people survived that destroy this place.
And after that, they... What the hell are you doing?
This is just how I defuse bombs, okay?
It looks like you're punching your munchkin.
Shut up!
As in jerking off!
Yeah, I know what you mean, okay? We only got one more bomb to defuse and it's up that tunnel. Oh, hell no!
Fuck that noise!
You know, it is only water.
Yeah. People could use a good swim.
Yeah, it's not like we're letting anybody important die, right?
What a story! Critic doesn't give a damn. Nerd damns us all to hell. Damned if you do, drown if you don't. City ruined by damn dirty foot.
Master, this isn't working. I feel like we're not any closer to the heart of the turtles.
We'll have to go straight for the throat. Go defeat the Shredder. If that
Okay.
doesn't lead to the heart of the turtles, nothing will. The Christ has spoken.
And remember, you have my support.
The fuck happened to her?
She loves her work.
30-something nerdy critics will return after these messages.
Oh my god.
This is not a good movie.
We now return to 30-something nerdy critics.
Raphael, you must save.
You're like that guy who's looking at the butterfly.
Splinter seems to
be
be on
like,
his
movie that
deathbed.
did one bad
What's
thing
the best thing to
incorrectly,
do?
and you're just like,
Leave him
is this a
behind.
bad
Go
movie?
kick some ass.
Come on,
Stop it.
Babysitter.com.
I'm a hard guy to impress, but wow. And we were gonna use rabbits. Can you imagine that?
Actually, I would totally watch that.
Oh god.
For what?
I'll show you. Crud.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Rabbits?
Show them.
I
In a
love
few
it.
hours, Shredder.
He
is
picked
going
some
to
random
release
guy.
All that stuff over the whole city.
Huh, that was random. The guy has to die just so you can have visual for your speech?
Yeah, if I was a member of the Foot Clan, I wouldn't be happy that my 401k was going to chin death and being killed for a PowerPoint presentation.
I'm gonna save
pretty
everyone
funny.
with the antidote that is made from the mutagen that is oozing through your blood. And I'm gonna be rich. Like, stupid rich.
Yep, that's the whole reason for this, folks. So an already rich man can be a stupid rich man. You know, putting stupid in front of your motivation surprisingly doesn't make it any less stupid.
Maybe if we emphasize even more how stupid rich he'll be.
Oh, you mean like making a Smurfs 3
things
stupid
people
rich?
do
Or
for
he'll
money.
be LJN stupid rich.
Or he'll be is the dress black or blue stupid rich?
Or he'll be Michael Bay stupid rich.
Too close to home.
Okay.
But to be fair, it makes about as much sense as this Shredder.
All right, so
what's the grand plan again?
Well, we steal things.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's as far as I got.
Look, you got a cool arcade, but I'm not gonna put my life on the line for that.
No, it's all good. We're going to take over the city with ninjutsu.
You do know they have guns out there, right?
We have ninjutsu.
But they have guns.
Seriously, you have nunchucks, swords, axes. Don't you think a few firearms would step things up a bit?
You don't understand. We're hunting turtles. I interrogated a rat.
I do.
You've been smoking.
Why are we still listening to this?
This is your
The Foot Clan in this movie uses guns, and I didn't like that.
The rodent section at PetSmart.
Foot Clan, destroy them.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. The trench coats, the hats, put them on.
The trench coats.
Who knew? But Raph and the gang break in, fighting off only 4 guards to get inside. What, do you keep killing off men to make more speeches?
Well, remember, he's not stupid rich yet, so maybe he couldn't afford them.
Thus, he fights the Shredder, getting his ass handed to him.
What, he just walks away? There's not even any guards left. You're literally leaving them open to being rescued.
Apologies. World domination is one thing, but I am not going to miss an episode of Better Call Saul.
April breaks them
I do think it's funny when they're all energized.
Literally transforming them into Michael Bay's core audience.
Oh, wow, I feel really good right now. I feel like cleaning. Who wants to clean the dojo?
Boom! Oh my god, I just want to explode!
My god.
Make explosions boring. They steal a truck from the Foot by...
Keith.
Oh, come on. Are you a
Idiots!
secret army or not?
And they have what's honestly
Idiots!
a fun chase down a hill. It's stupid, but it's stupid in all the right ways.
I've always wanted to try this.
But even that has.
What is the staff made of?
Like, I'm still not sure how the hell a bow can flip an entire car.
Maybe it's a stupid bow.
What are you doing? Make sure you're getting everything.
Crashed into the
Well,
fucking
that's unlike a
snow.
fake, showing that looking at a woman's ass can be a bad thing.
We gotta get April out of there.
What about the unfunny wormy guy?
Leave him.
We lost him in this incredibly flamboyant dance club.
He drank all the mutagen.
Why did that make his clothes grow too?
Get ready for the most epic fight you've ever seen in your life. Or he can just go out like a little bitch.
Is there a story here?
I love that she's just invincible and constantly dying.
I remember it.
Yeah, and I think that rapper's lyrics are a little too precise to the situation.
This guy, you're looking absurd, looking kind of angry, also like a nerd. This freestyle's real, yo. I didn't rehearse it. Time for the chorus. I'm done with the first bit. This is real, yo.
Hey guys, you want to come with us to ancient Japan with our time-traveling stick?
Nah.
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Ah, you're missing out, man. Gotta fight a British guy with a birdcage.
Master, I don't get it. What are we doing wrong?
This is very, like, insightful. I really enjoy it. Wait, you're dead? Why are you a ghost?
Victory is upon you.
How the hell are you doing that?
First
Through
projection.
the art of ninjutsu.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
Shut up. You must try at least one more round.
Okay, and what would that be?
You must form a rock band.
Right.
What?
Put on some turtle costumes, get in front of a crowd, and play your green hearts out.
Are you sure that's the heart of the...
The Christ has spoken.
Someone told me about that character.
The
It's
turtles
called
get to the
Santa
tower
Christ.
To defeat the Shredder, leading to
Combination
funny
of-
enough, probably the best scene in the movie.
I did like this scene. It's a combination of Santa Claus and Jesus Christ, obviously.
MC Mikey. MC
This could be their final mission, and yet they still take time for this random bit of silliness.
I know, because it's like his brothers. That's what brothers would do.
Only a couple of seconds. How can you not get sucked in?
I really enjoy that elevator scene. Who?
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja,
Go Ninja, go. Oh, that's what it is. It's supposed to be the Go Ninja beat. That's awesome.
What the hell is this thing?
Oh, I loved it. The plot.
The turtles rush to the roof and have their final big battle with the Shredder.
Oh, is that what this is? There's so much CG, I thought I was watching somebody playing Soul Calibur.
Yeah, we got a 10-10.
That's right, a 10-10. 4 giant turtles fighting a mecha metal samurai. By God, it's been a few days.
Cowabunga.
Oh, I think you
Lame.
could have made it more gimmicky than that. How about Yippee Cow motherfucking Asta, your worst nightmare bunga, biatch?
Oh, I love it.
They stop the machine and save April just in time for her to finally knock Shredder on his ass.
Well, I got a few seconds. Let me think about where I went wrong. Oh yeah, everything.
They nurse Splinter back to health, April's still out of a job, and they ride off in their own turtle van, again adapting to the art of invisibility.
But wait, we just watched a Michael Bay production and there wasn't one giant fireball explosion in the whole thing.
That didn't need to be in the movie.
My bad.
Didn't need to be in the
And that
movie.
is how Michael Bay sucked the dignity out of the Ninja Turtles.
Hey, buddy, ready to do this?
Let's do this.
Their terrible blue screen.
Pizza is good. Pizza is right. Pizza's the best thing I ever.
Oh my god, it needs 7 more minutes. Ugh. Taking that off for a minute. What the fuck?
Part of
Flicking us off or pointing up?
flipping
Pointing
off.
up yours.
What?
Hey, who killed the music?
Hey, I don't think we're getting any closer to what we're looking for here.
All right. Look, perhaps if you made little plastic versions of yourself.
They need to make
Action figures?
merchandise.
A lot like action figures.
I don't see how that could...
That's what this video was. It was an announcement for Nostalgia Critic merchandise.
You're trying to make us into toys.
Yeah, you're trying to sell us before you have any kind of story or characters or anything.
Yeah, that's what the original Turtles did.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, don't you remember? The toy brand was made first before the show. In fact, they had to write the episodes around the toys as opposed to the toys around the episodes. Even the graphic novel was a satire of comic books at the time. It was never meant to be taken that seriously.
And yet people really took it seriously.
So, wait. Was the heart of the Ninja Turtles all this time just to sell toys?
Oh, yeah, I got a ton of stock in this. So if you could just get on with removing all possible choking hazards.
We want turtles! We want turtles!
I don't believe it.
The ultimate ninja weapon. A gun.
One of the biggest parts of our childhood was just a giant commercial the whole time.
Maybe that's what it was meant to be, but not how it turned out.
Huh?
The real Ninja Turtles was the friends we made along the way.
Lasted over the years, like Batman and Superman. There's so many different versions because the ideas struck a chord with people.
You think Ninja Turtles will do the same?
It already is.
Actually, you're right. There's so many variations of it. It's like Alice in Wonderland or Christmas Carol. Everybody has their own interpretation of it.
Maybe that's the best way to look at this movie. It's stupid and kind of manipulative, but it's not the final word in the franchise. It's just another version. There'll be tons of different varieties to come in the future, all of them with silly, over-the-top moments, but that's part of what we loved about them in the first place. Just say the title, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a goofy idea, and always will be.
Yep.
Some versions get more wrong than others, but that's part of the fun too, comparing them. April can be a grown woman, or a 15-year-old girl, or a 15-year-old girl, but they're always adding something new while trying to stay true to what was so crazy about the original. It's not the untouched perfection that makes it last, it's the constant changing interpretation of other artists. So what do you think, nerd? Think the Michael Bay version is still the worst one?
No.
Probably not, but even if it was, it's all part of the experience of growing.
Yeah.
It's all about the growing experience like that.
Changes. Some good, some bad.
And that's what makes it last forever.
But the thing isn't beautiful because
But
it
just
lasts.
to be clear, this movie is bad.
Oh
Yeah.
It fucking sucks hard. Like I mean really hard.
Yeah.
Like it just
Okay,
sucks
got
so
it,
fucking
yeah.
hard. It's just I can't fucking take it. It's so fucking horrible. Why'd you make me do this?
God damn it, that was...
What? That was painful?
That was rough. Was it because of the movie, or was it, like, did you kind of, like... Did you enjoy the bits he was doing? I kind of enjoyed them because I understood the jokes. It was basically just shitting on all the dumb shit from the Turtles franchise, like the joke from the old cartoon, like
without focusing on any of the good stuff, really. I mean,
it's like you try to. I love the idea, like you try to find like what like bring Ninja Turtles back to its roots. What really made it popular? Like what was the heart of it? There was no heart. It was they were just trying to sell toys. But I love the idea that they did become iconic. Like I can name a bunch of like the villains in Teenage Mutant other than the Shredder. Like you have the Krang, you have Baxter Stockman, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Are those the two that got mutated in the second one?
Yeah, the Rhino and the Rhino and the Pig. There's a bunch of them. Like, dude, I highly recommend that you watch the one that came out in 2012. It's like a 3D animated thing. It's got a lot. It's got
doesn't that have like a weird big portal at the end?
Mm.
Wait, what came out into? Oh wait, that's a show, not a movie.
It's a show, yeah. I didn't finish it, and I also heard it has a weird ending, but I really enjoyed the first couple of seasons. Like Shredder is so good. He's menacing as all hell. Like the first time the Shredder encounters the Turtles, it's a crazy fight. It kind of reminds me of Teen Titans. It's that good. Like, and what's really funny is that they pay homage to a lot of there's like fan service for previous Ninja Turtle stuff. Like there's an episode where they go to a different dimension and they encounter the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the old like 80s cartoon, and they encounter how cheesy that shit was. Mm-hmm. Like they go to the 80s version and they see like 80s bad guys. They're like, let's get them, and they beat the fuck out of the bad guys because the new show is actually more oriented on action and actually being disciplined in your fighting style, while the old 80s cartoon was all about like, using the sword to cut open a fire hydrant so you can blast the bad guy with the fire hydrant. And then there's a really funny part where the 80s guys come to the new show and they try to use those tactics on like actual bad guys and get their shit kicked in. It's pretty funny. Like there's a part like they push some boxes on top of one of the bad guys and the guy's like, you just push a bunch of cardboard boxes on me? Like usually in the 80s cartoon you'd be like, oh, he'd fall over. It's pretty funny. I also love the shtick like, wait, did we switch voices? You remember that? In the Nostalgia Critic?
Where did that come from?
That's because in the 80s cartoon, like out of nowhere, Raphael's voice would just come out of Donatello or some shit.
Is that an error?
It was an error, yeah. It would like the wrong voices would come out of the voices for the characters. And then it's like, wait a minute, are we wearing each other's glasses? That's because like in the animation they'd accidentally be wearing the wrong masks. Another thing that I liked about
you'd see Leonardo with a purple mask and
yes.
Donatello with a blue mask.
Yeah, there was a lot of meta jokes, even about the video games. Yeah, I really enjoyed the 2012 thing, even though I didn't finish it.
Well, there's a lot of... Speaking of not finishing things, dude, there's so many shows I've started but never finished.
Yeah, there were shows I dropped because I didn't like them. Because I was like, okay, I gave it a shot. I'm not finishing this. Like, I dropped... I also watched the... what was it called? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from, like, the mid-2000s that was made by 4Kids. And it was really funny just hearing Tristan's voice from Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming out of Raphael's.
Oh my god, why is Tristan everywhere? I swear
Tristan, he plays Raphael, and Joey plays Michelangelo. And Pegasus was Splinter. And Duke was, what's his name? Casey Jones.
That's an interesting choice. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah. I think, can we agree that the second one is better?
What second one?
Out of the Shadows, the one that came out like 20...
You actually do think that one's better? That's surprising.
I think it's better than the first one. I remember I didn't like the first one.
And it also had Stephen Amell as
it did have Stephen Amell.
That was awesome.
I liked Stephen Amell. I remember going into the second one. I remember me and you went to go see the second one, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this because I didn't like that first one so much. And then I remember I left the theater, and I was like, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
All right, well, Wheaton.
Shut up. I know you were going to say that. But I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
They're waiting for the movie, for us to have the opportunity to go back to the movies because there are other movies coming out. And
like I don't think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a concept suited for live action. You know what I mean? Just like the thing I liked about the new 3D show from Nickelodeon was that it's 3D animated. And another thing I liked about it was that even
the 2012 one,
the 2012 one, I think that's the right year. If you look at the Turtles, if you can tell them apart even when they're not wearing their masks. You know what I mean?
In the animated?
In the animated one.
I feel like you can do that too in this one.
Well, in this,
like you can tell if you look. I'm pretty sure you can tell that Michelangelo is definitely smaller than the rest of them.
Yes, because he's the youngest. But in the animated one, usually it's a little trickier. Like in the one from the mid 2000s by 4Kids, the main factor is like the voice and the color of the headband, as well as I think sometimes the shade of green is slightly different depending on the turtle. But that's it. But this one, with the 3D one, it's good. You can tell them apart. Oh, one more meta joke that I wanted to talk about. What's really funny is that the guy who voiced Raphael in the 80s cartoon, I think his name is Rob Paulson. I think that's his name. He's everywhere in old cartoons. He also voices Donatello in the new one. So there's a part where, the 80s one meets the 2012 one. And then and Raphael's like, I don't like this guy's voice. And Donatello's like, me? What about your voice? It's the same guy. I think it's Rob Paulson. He's so good. He's Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. You know that voice?
I do not know that voice.
I guarantee you've definitely heard something that he's been in. He's Danny Phantom's dad.
What?
Yeah. Oh, he's the box ghost! He's Carl from Jim... He's
Technus.
He's Technus. These are all the characters.
Yeah, he's Mark the alien.
Mark! What was his last name?
How
was his name? He had...
The Yucatanian.
He's the prince of Yucatania. Okay. Yeah,
Yucatania.
Bottom line, Rob Paulson's the best. I really don't like this movie. Dude, it's really bad when like a comedy video about a trashy movie just really sucks the soul out of you. It was the same shit when we watched the Fantastic Four one from the first one. But like I didn't feel that way towards when we watched the Nostalgia Critic for Fan Four Stick because I knew that movie was terrible. I wasn't surprised. But this one, I kind of look back on it with a little bit of fond memory. I'm like, it's not that bad. But I'm like, oh no, it's pretty bad. I'm very afraid that we're gonna watch one of these Nostalgia Critics and it's just gonna break me. Like it's gonna be for some movie that I've never even seen, and I'll be like, I don't have to put up with this, Jace. I think it's gonna be the food fight one. I am dreading watching that one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have nothing left to say. Jace, any final words?
Nope.
All right. Goodbye.
Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction.